Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the shop. Hoping you're having a great day. Mine's going pretty well so far. We're working on this today, finishing it up. So let's get this rolling. Here we go. We're back. If you watched the live stream, which was yesterday, I tried to start working on this. The live stream actually went really good, so I ended up only doing this for a little bit, which meant I had to do it later. But I've got it hand sanded. I think it's to like an 800 grit. The fronts up here I think are like 1200, and I put one coat of linseed oil. What I want to do now is try to do a kydex sheath for this, because I've never done kydex that big. Hopefully I can get something to work it out, but we'll have to see. Let me show you something real quick though. I wanted to use this. It's a little knife maker's vise I made. So you can just put the blade in here, and loosen this bolt and spin it around or whatever. Problem was, this wouldn't fit. So I came up with a second solution. I have one vise here, which so I can do the top and I can do the bottom, which is fine. But then you want to do the sides. But I didn't want to sit here and spin this in and spin it out. So I set this second vise up for when I want to do the sides. I just put it in there and bam, flip it over. It worked pretty good, I must admit. Just clamped it to the bench. If any of you have never seen this, I've showed it a few times. When I built this bench, I built it so the 2x4s were sticking out, but then the cross rails were sticking back, which gives me a lip. So I can now clamp anything I want to my bench, which is really handy. See, just clamp it down, bam, just anything you need. It's always good to build benches with an overhang. That way you can always clamp stuff down to it and you don't have to worry about pulling out it, you know. I was about to say you don't have to worry about pulling out extra vices, but I guess you do. And anytime you're working with metal, it's good to put something to cushion it. I usually use wood because I have scrap wood hanging around. But you can use leather, plastic, just something to get between the metal, the two kinds of metal. Alright, so let's get on to this kydex. This should be interesting. Oh yeah, so I had to cut up one. I didn't have any 320 sandpaper, but I had an old 320 belt. So I just cut that out and used it. That's what I'm telling you, man, save your old belts sometimes because they always come in handy for something. All right, let's get to this. Whew, so here's the setup. I got my clamps, but I realized one thing. I'm gonna have to set these 1, 2, 3 blocks on their side. Still not enough room. Huh. Looks like I had to steal some 2x4s from my bucket. Want to make sure I got everything set up before I turn the oven on. And there we go. Bam! I got 2 of these small ones. Let me go find the other one. I knew I had another one here. Put one big one and one small one on the front, one big one and one small one on the back. Now, I already put the tape and all that on here. That's just 3 layers of tape on each side. And since this, I usually put a piece down in here, but you know, it's basically just gonna come right to there. And I'm just gonna cut this back. I'm not worried about retention and how pretty it looks. I just wanted something to hold the knife, you know, so you can carry it with them or whatever and be good to go. I'm using my old foam and my new foam. So we'll put this here. But I'm just gonna have to keep moving it back and forth and trying to get it all pliable and work it. And once it gets nice and pliable, then move it over here, put the knife down, and You know, that's why I'm not too worried about retention. Usually I'm so worried about retention and get it perfect. I just want to get something on it. Then we can sharpen it, put the logo on it, and send it to its new owner. It's actually the guy that I used to work construction with. He's like my bigger brother. You know, his family is like my family and vice versa. He's older than me, but he's always been my big brother, you know. And when I was a little punk kid, someone would mess with me, he would step in and they wouldn't mess with me anymore. Alright, got my thermal gloves. Let's get this bad boy plugged in. Get this all started. Got my clamps, got the foam, got the kydex. Yeah. I'm just gonna have to take my time and get this thing done. Usually I'm all rushing and worried and all that, but we're just gonna have to take our time and get it on and see what we got. Shiny side down. I almost forgot that part. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to move it back and forth. That's actually good because then this side sticks up a little bit and be easier to grab. Alright, here we go. I want a peek. Like I said, as long as it's covering it good, it should be alright. Alright, I'll be back in about 10. Alright. Gotta admit, I'm a little nervous here. And trying to work on these knives a little bit more. They're almost finished. I mean, they are finished. But of course, in my OCD mind, they need work, so. One layer. 2 layer. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Nice. Actually, look at that retention even. Wow. Too bad I'm going to have to cut it here just so it'll fit. Nice. I guess we'll do a time lapse of me marking this out and cutting it and then grinding it and all that, but I want to get to sharpening, so we'll just do a real fast time lapse of all that, because you know I'm just going to mark it, cut it, drill it, all that good stuff. Well, yeah, mark it, cut it, drill it, grind it, put the deals in. Let's get to that real quick. All right. There we are. Check that bad boy out. It doesn't even have eyelets and it clicks in real nice. I'm gonna have to take some back because, man, that's just. But yeah, definition's real nice. Everything works out real nice. Alright, let's get over the grinder. I'm not gonna do any more of this. I've got videos on how I do kydex I'll put right up here, because that will show better than, you know, me sitting there doing all this on film. On the next video, I'll show you how this turned out and all that, because I still got to do the etch. I'm going to show you how I sharpen my knives and how the new arm I made works. Alright, let's go to the grinder. Alright, so when this is running forward, you can see it's like set like that. But when you run it in reverse, you see it almost wants to run off the chain. So I fixed it so I can set it. See, I use a hammer to tap it one way and a screwdriver to pull it back. So that's about as good as I can get right now. So now I got it all kind of jimmied out. Here we go. Got it running in reverse. I'm not gonna do this whole thing because when I get up to here and doing all this, I need to concentrate. And when you're doing stuff on camera, I gotta concentrate on this. And when you're doing stuff on camera, you kind of tend to work on different things. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of here, and then, you know, just to show you how it works. But here we go. There's also this. The only problem with this is it's hard. Usually I'll do like this side here and then come back and do this side here. But we'll see how it works. Whew, yeah, see? That's right off the... So 120 grit right off the belt. Well, it's going to stop there because that's where I stopped, but you can see. I mean, for 120 grit, you know, I still got to go up a lot, but just keep doing that. And there's our edge. Alright. Well, yeah, see, there's where I stopped, so that's why it stopped cutting. But, yeah, that's a 120 right off the grinder. Then you take it in and hone it in. Alright, back to the bench. So I think that's about it. Thanks for watching. Stick around. The next video I'll show you how I finish this up and how it looks after I get the logo and all that. I just don't want to finish it on camera because when you're on camera, Murphy Law kicks in like 3 or 4 folds. So any variable I can take out of me messing up, I'm gonna do it. That's about it. Stay tuned. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is my live stream on Sundays. Shirts, all of my links are down below. So I hope you're having a great day. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell. Share with your friends, all that good stuff. I appreciate you watching and I appreciate the support. And as always, take it easy.